David Banmiller, author of the book Turbulence, spent 50 years working in the airline industry and joins us now. Look, we appreciate you being here. I love it that you used to work with TWA, my hometown airline in St. Louis, where I'm from. To be fair, this is a very complicated issue. You got planes, you got airlines, you got the weather, you've got the FAA, on and on and on. Is there more than the website that Pete Buttigieg could be doing?
There's a lot more. Listen, I've managed crisis in the industry for 50 years, from bomb threats and extortion to strikes to bankruptcies with 3 different airlines. And the thing that I learned about leadership, AKA leadership, is be the point of the spear, get out there, show your face, talk to folks, fly in the cockpit instead of a private jet, talk to crew members, go behind the scenes and talk to the folks manning the control towers. Take charge. Do you see that? I don't see that, and I think it's a disgrace. That's one of many issues that I'd be happy to talk about, but that certainly leads the list. In addition, what is he doing about technology improvements that have been funded for years through a 15% ticket tax that nobody talks about, and congressional leaders move the money around instead of upgrading the systems? Yet he talks, it's easier to criticize the airlines. It's kind of like the first line of defense. He and others, including the administration, need to look in the mirror.
Yeah, I would say I think the only people who have a lower approval rating than Congress is the media, and the airlines are below all of them. So at least we have somebody to beat up on, which we have. It's nice to have somebody to beat up on. All right, fair enough. But I think about the leadership issue, and look, some of it's performative, right? He holds a press event at the FAA Command Center and says, "I'm going to be here throughout the weekend." May or may not do much, but leadership is, to your point, about showing up. What I can't figure out, and maybe the real answer is, at some point, we just have to accept this, right? If you're going to put 3 times as many planes through Newark and Washington and O'Hare and everywhere else than you did 25 years ago, and you're going to try to do it cheaper when there's big weather events or when something goes wrong, which inevitably it does, there's delays, and that's the price we pay for cheap airline tickets.
Well, I wouldn't put it that way. I wouldn't equate cheap airline tickets to performance. There's a whole lot of issues. It's an incredibly complex business that involves scheduling, passenger demand, hubs and spokes, weather, maintenance, crew scheduling, and crew limitations on how long they can fly in a day. There's a multitude of issues at stake, and not one single one of them solves the problem. And I have to make this comment when Scott Kirby makes a comment about the DOT or vice versa. I'm reminded of when you're trying to dig a grave for someone, dig 2, 1 for yourself. You have to watch who you criticize, because everybody's got skin in the game. Every single entity that we talk about's in the game in some respect.
What I thought was interesting about Kirby saying this is, look, he runs an airline that's regulated, 19 million ways by the Department of Transportation. If you're going to shoot the king, you better kill him. When you start criticizing directly the FAA, who regulates you, I'm thinking to myself, oh, boy.
That's right. You're right on point. When I used to have to deal with the media in crisis situations, every time I made a comment, my head said to Dave, remember, you're talking to multiple constituents, passengers, the FAA, your bank, politicians, the public in general, all of your employees, the unions. Every word, every sentence, every paragraph is interpreted differently by different constituents. So you need to watch what you say when you're starting to turn on that flamethrower. Everybody's in this game.
Well, now we have a ball game, which makes it fun to cover. Hey, it's good to see you. Thank you very much. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.